Hi, this is Coach Devin and Coach Ryan with True Champion CrossFit in Long Lake, Minnesota. We're going to be today talking through the deadlift, showing you some setup position and form standards for pulling a deadlift. If you have some athletes who are beginners who have never done so, we'll talk about some of the steps. I have Coach Ryan here. He's going to step forward and I'm going to have him assume a hip width stance. I want him to start setting back his weight into his heels a little bit. He's going to stand nice and tall, shoulders are back, chest is up, and his arms are long. From here, I'm going to have him reach out in front and kind of set his shoulders back. Then from here, I'm going to have him hinge forward at the waist. He can bend his knees slightly. I want him to keep his shins as vertical as possible. Notice the bar is directly over, kind of cutting his feet, directly over his arch. From here, I want him to have a full grip. He's working on keeping that back nice and flat. Hips are lower than the shoulders. Head is neutral. His eyes are about 5 to 7 feet in front of him. Weight's back on the heels. From here, I have Ryan reach his hips up, just kind of reload his hamstrings and his hips. Now drop down back into position. He's starting to pull back, and then he's going to stand slowly. Bars, hips and shoulders rising at the same time. He's fully standing all the way up with shoulders behind the bar at the top. Going back down, I want him to go the same way. Hips go back, reach back toward the wall. Once he gets that bar path right to the top of his knees, then he can start sitting down into his heels again and right to the bottom. Do one more for me, Coach. He's going to stand straight up. Bar, notice, is in contact with his legs the whole time. Then the hips go back on the way down. Shoulders are out in front of the bar. Once he gets to the top of the knees, he's going to sit back into his heels. Notice his bar path. Can you do one more, Coach? His bar path, he should be lined up with his shoulder blades, which he is right now. Okay? And then he's going back down the same way, and then right back down to the ground. Go ahead and take a break. So one thing you want to watch for your athletes, many are really iffy about going back down, and so what they want to do is they want to cheat into their legs and use their legs to kind of go back down in the bar. Just coach your athletes, go really light using a PVC and have them work on the hips back, trying to keep those shins vertical and not using their knees to kind of roll the bar around. So we'll be back next time. We'll talk about another movement. We'll see you then.